Coming up on today's special edition of RNE TV Live, I'm going to show you how Richland 2 is putting food into your hands.
Plus, Ebony has some tips for e-learning. Discover how you can make the most of your time out of school, and we introduce you to the census and why it's important to complete even in the midst of quarantine. Get ready because RNE TV starts now. Hey Cavs, today is Friday, March 27th. I'm Darius Darby. We are obviously not in the studio. That's because school is canceled until May in attempts to prevent the spread of the COVID-19, also known as the coronavirus. But of course, that didn't stop the RNE TV crew from providing you with this special edition episode. We begin with today's top story. Some Richland 2 families depend on the free and reduced lunch program. Richland 2 is continuing to provide these services for all Richland 2 students. RNE TV reporter Chrissy Perez went to one of these pickup locations.
On March 15th, the South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster canceled all schools in the state. Due to a high number of free or reduced lunch students, Richland 2 began working with Sodexo to come up with a list of schools to provide meals for students, but not all schools in the district were included.
And so you have to have a certain free and reduced lunch percentage in order to qualify for your school. So you had to have a certain kind of poverty index level in order for your school to be eligible to be a school site.
So our company, working with the school district, identified certain geographical areas in the school district that we could support with mobile feeding with school buses or setting up satellite schools to actually have drive-through feeding.
While the district has a high level of students with free or reduced lunches, some students did not qualify but are in need of assistance as well.
I have a daughter. She has never qualified for free or reduced lunch. Because my husband's on disability, with me working 2 part-time jobs also to provide for our family, but one has currently laid me off due to the virus. Creating a need of an assistance and providing quick meals for my daughter has been a struggle.
As a district in total, we have a free and reduced population of 50% or more. Free and reduced means that a student qualifies for a free or reduced meal based off of their household income. So there's a greater need here than some school districts.
To ensure that students receive meals, Richland 2 hit the road and began to deliver to certain apartment and housing complexes.
We're delivering food to the kids that can't get to the schools to get it themselves, or their parents can't get there to get it. So we're delivering it to them so they can still have a breakfast and lunch still, because this is the only meal some of them do get.
The senior leadership of Richland School District 2 has told us that they've heard many great stories about children and students being able to be fed, that otherwise it would be very difficult for their parents to provide enough food simply because the grocery stores are running out so quickly, and our number of meals that we serve increases anywhere from 10 to 35% daily. So it's showing that more and more people are finding value in this service and are excited about it.
If Richland 2 hadn't stepped in like they did, the only meal our daughter would eat would be at work. And I'm thankful for Richland 2 providing this help during this virus.
To keep up with the most up-to-date resources, check out the Richland School District 2's Twitter page, @Richland2, or check the district website. Signing off for RNE TV Live, I'm Chrissy Perez.
Thanks, Christy. Food pickup is available from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., Monday through Friday. Even though the South Carolina High School League canceled all sports, student government didn't want to cancel their Spirit Week. Throughout the week, students and teachers participated in a virtual Spirit Week. Monday was Pajama Day, Tuesday was Superhero Day, and Wednesday was Workplace Wednesday. Students and teachers shared pictures of their workspaces. Yesterday was Sports Day and everyone rocked their favorite jersey. Today is Cavalier Pride Day, and that's why I'm sporting blue. In school news, before school was canceled, the U.S. Navy visited RNE to educate students about careers in the Navy. Students competed in a head-to-head pull-up contest and experienced a virtual reality simulator.
Getting a hands-on approach, it's a little different, kind of just talking about things with the students. So kind of getting it here in person, kind of seeing what it's about, being able to interact, engage with us as well. Makes it a little bit more personable.
The experience in the truck was actually a very great experience. I learned a few things about how they did their missions, debrief, and report in half the time.
Honestly, it was really fun. We got our mission kind of thing. We had to listen in on our mission, and then we did the virtual reality where you get to wear goggles and you get to do the mission that you were given. It was really, really fun. I couldn't stop myself from laughing.
The fact is, they actually went to great detail to describe the mission and what to do with the mission, and it makes it feel like they give you a whole lot of information, unlike most people do.
We're looking basically for high quality applicants. Richland Northeast is a high quality school, wanting to spread, once again, Navy awareness.
There you go. Last week, Governor Henry McMaster canceled schools all across the state. This leaving teachers and administrators with less than 24 hours to come up with an e-learning plan. As we all adjust to our new normal, RNA-TV reporter Ebony Christie has some tips to help us adjust a little easier.
Hey Cavs, are you stressed out and constantly overwhelmed with your e-learning assignments? Do you find yourself on the couch or fighting the urge to pick up your phone when you really should be doing your assigned work? E-learning can be an intimidating alternative, but here are my top 5 tips for making your online experience more manageable and a whole lot better. Tip number 1, start by creating a space that motivates you, because you're most likely going to be spending a lot of time there. A great way to keep the momentum going is by writing yourself encouraging notes to remind yourself that you can get through the online assignments. And there you have it, a creative workspace. Tip number 2, simply set a routine. Like school, it is important to create a work schedule and stick to it. Once you're stretched and out of bed, head to the bathroom to brush those teeth, and then make your way over to your space to begin working. But wait, before you start, set a timer for the specific assignments so you don't exhaust your limited time. Tip number 3, use an agenda book. With all your assignments rolling in, it is important to keep track of due dates so you don't get behind and turn in assignments late. By using an agenda, it will enable you to stay both on track and organized. Tip number 4, set personal goals. E-learning can get overwhelming, but setting aside personal goals that are achievable and reasonable will allow you to progress further and stay motivated. Remember, start small, and as you knock them out, intensify the challenge. Lastly, tip number 5, take a break. E-learning can get pretty hectic, so remember to take time for yourself. Read a book, take a nap, or better yet, have a dance party. Remember, you have to make the best out of every situation and remain positive. Reporting for RNA-TV Live, I'm Ebony Christie.
Thanks, Ebony. Students aren't the only ones adjusting to e-learning. Teachers are learning a new way of teaching as well. But not all teachers are new to virtual learning. The teachers at the South Carolina Virtual Charter School teach in a virtual environment every day. Here are some tips for teachers.
Biggest thing that I would say is just take advantage of this time. So I know it's kind of a different world for everybody right now. So just don't be afraid, to think that things can't be done online. Of course, they're going to be done a little bit differently, but I just challenge the teachers to try new things, kind of see different ways that things can happen in the classroom. And again, just, how you would do things in a brick and mortar school, don't be afraid to try those same things virtually and with e-learning.
The kids want to see your face. It really doesn't matter what your face looks like, okay? You can be a hot mess and it's fine. They will just appreciate seeing you. Okay, so that's tip number 1, use your webcam. Make sure that you have really great lighting in your classroom. I have a light that I kind of keep up over my computer. I have another one over here in this corner.
Like I said, the biggest thing for teachers is I know that right now this is a total new ball game for everyone. So 6 years ago when I left the brick and mortar classroom and I came to this, I was feeling a lot of what probably they're feeling now, like, what am I doing? What have I gotten into? But just don't be afraid to try it. You know, you never know what's going to happen. And I actually just got out of a class where I was using a new virtual program that we just got access to. And I told my students up front, I was like, listen, this is something that I haven't really used, but let's work through it together. And it turned out great.
Have a fun background. Mine is just this beautiful outdoorsy whatever. So when they see me, they kind of see this and they're not distracted by other things in the background. So that's good too.
We are over a week into e-learning, but what do you guys think? Here's a new Northeast Speaks.
Okay, so my thoughts on e-learning so far, that I really like it. I think the teachers are doing a really great job of making sure to stay in contact with us and responding to emails and having like office hours so we can video chat them if we need to.
I feel like e-learning is a great way to like help us with time management, and also I feel like it forces teachers to be there and give instructions, because if not, then it's on them if we don't pass our classes. I definitely like it. It stops me from procrastinating, and I think it's a good idea.
I definitely like the e-learning program, mainly because you can make your own schedule. You can wake up whenever you want to. You can do your homework at your own pace, and it's not that stressful. And I also think that your teachers have to be a little more collaborative in what you're doing, so that you know what's going on and they know what's going on.
So overall, my feelings about e-learning is that from the teacher perspective, I really like it. I get to work from the comfort of my home, and the kids that want to learn, they are making an effort to do the work on their own, and they're corresponding with me either via email or Google Meet, and things are working out pretty well for those students that want to do well.
How I feel about e-learning, I don't really like it because I feel like my teachers are giving me more assignments out of school than they usually would in school, but it is nice being able to get some sleep, stuff like that, and be able to focus on more stuff.
I think it's a little bit difficult for those who either have like bad internet or no internet, or lack of power or lack of technological resources.
My only one concern, I guess, would be that I'm scared I'm like gonna miss something, or maybe I like won't see an email or something.
All teachers have office hours from 9 to 10:30 and from 2:30 to 4. Reach out to them through Google Classroom and email if you need any help. The coronavirus dominates all news coverage, but April is a time for something other than taxes. 2020 is a census year, but what is a census and why is it important? Arnie TV reporter Gabby Greenlee found the answers.
Every 10 years, the census sends a questionnaire to record everyone living in America. The data from the census is used for many things, such as funding decisions for schools, clinical funding, and giving communities proper representation. Why is it important? As the population rises, so do the needs of the communities across America. The census data helps businesses create jobs and other opportunities. The census also affects our representation. All 435 seats in the House are divided amongst the 50 states based on population. The more data given to the census allows for a fair and accurate distribution of representatives. These representatives then have the ability to introduce bills, amendments, and more. Visit my2020census.gov to begin the questionnaire. You can respond online, by phone, or mail. All you have to do is follow the step-by-step guide on the website. So everyone, from your little sister to your great-grandma, has the opportunity to influence change for the next decade and beyond through the 2020 census.
Again, to get more information about the census, please visit census.gov. That just about wraps up today's show. You can follow us on Twitter at RNESaber. You can also get more updates from the district on all social media platforms. Just search Richland 2. The district also has a hotline. Please call 803-790-3100 and leave a message and they'll get back to you. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, wash your hands, and remember, it's always a great day to be a Cavalier.